So what liens might be on a property after you do a closing or escrow? This is Dave at titlesearch.com. Sometimes if you buy a property prior to the closing, there'll be a list of liens on a title search or mortgages that are to be paid off at the closing. And the closing statement or the closing process itself will have a process for paying off those liens or paying off the old mortgages for the old owner. And afterwards, you should get a clean title, and you probably have an escrow statement that will show that those items are paid. But what happens if the accounts are paid to zero, but there's never a lien release document filed on title? What that could end up with is that there's still a lien showing on the title. Just because a bank has a mortgage paid to zero, the title of that property doesn't know that the bank has been paid until a separate piece of paper is brought down to the courthouse or the land records office to show that the lien has been cleared off the title. There's two different things going on with a mortgage. There's the loan itself and there's the claim against the title. The loan can be paid to zero, but the claim can remain on the title unless that release document is filed. So it's a good idea to check after your closing to make sure that all the liens and mortgages and any other claims that are supposed to be cleared at closing actually have been released from the title. It's a good idea to wait 2 or 3 weeks because sometimes it takes a while for lenders or title companies to get those documents actually recorded in the land records. But once that's done, you want to make sure your title's clear. It's good to catch that early because if there was an error or the paperwork didn't make it down to the courthouse, 4, 5, 6 years later, it might be more difficult to have that done if the lender's gone out of business or the title company's closed or the lien holder isn't available any longer. So make sure that your title is clear after the closing. Double check to make sure that loans are paid off. This also goes for if you refinance your mortgage, you're making sure your old mortgage is cleared from the title at that point as well. If you have questions about running a title search or getting more information about property records, you can reach us at our website at titlesearch.com.